Yeah, but for at least 400,000 folks in the Sacramento region, it's a goal just out of reach. They have some college credit, but no degree, and often finances are standing in the way, just not in the way you might think. President Biden just lifted $10,000 worth of the burden off of those who previously taken out loans to complete their degrees. But Sacramento State University is offering a different kind of help. Campus-specific forgiveness to help wannabe grads make it across the stage. Kaylee Martin from the school's College of Continuing Education with me now live to explain. Welcome to Fox 40 News at 11.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here.
Sac State kind of got the jump on the feds when it comes to this idea of financial forgiveness. You all started Hornet Debt Reset in February of this year, and this program is targeting adult learners who stop short of graduation because of campus-related debt.
Yes, it's really to help those who left Sac State before completing their degree, but they still have an outstanding balance to come back, finish their degree, and the university committed $1 million to pay off any outstanding debt, so when they come back, they can start with a clean financial slate.
Students can get into trouble for unpaid fees. The average amount owed is less than $1,000 per person, but it could be thousands, and they can't enroll for more classes until these issues are taken care of. What kind of fees are we talking about here? Like overdue library fines that just got out of control?
Yeah, in some cases it's tuition that they just couldn't make the payment plans on, or didn't get on a payment plan, or financial aid fell through. But a lot of cases it's parking tickets, library fines, and things like that. It's like you said, the average fee is $900 is the outstanding balance, and that's what's standing in the way of these people just finishing their degree.
I have tried to do it. I know parking can be very tricky over there at Sac State, so I can definitely see how someone can get into trouble while they're trying to rush to class to take that exam. This money can be a real barrier for folks in getting all the way to a degree, and it most affects working parents, people of color, women, first-generation college students. So in many respects, the very folks a degree could most benefit.
Absolutely. This is 100% an equity issue for us. We know through our adult learner re-engagement efforts, where we're just trying to reach out to folks who've left without completing, the biggest barrier that they say that led them to stopping out is the financial issue, and the biggest concern about coming back is financial issues. So Hornet Debt Reset is really one of the solutions that we've committed to really help make that happen. And you're right, people of color, women, single parents, first gen are really the most common overrepresented groups in this population.
We know the $1 million fund these fines will be paid out from is coming from a grant from the California Lottery. But in terms of concept, were other campuses doing this, or where did this idea come from?
So I will say Wayne State University has a Worry Your Way Back program that's really been the pioneer in campus debt forgiveness. So we modeled off that. There are others around the country. Debt forgiveness at the campus level is really a best practice in terms of re-engaging the stopped out, dropped out learner population. And so we just wanted to make sure that we were part of that community.
And if someone is at home knowing they have unpaid fees over at Sac State, to qualify, they need to have current in-collection or archive debts, been inactive for the last 2 semesters, and then what else do they need to qualify for this?
The other main piece is they had to have left in good standing, meaning they had at least a 2.0, and that's really it. Not currently enrolled, they haven't gotten their degree elsewhere. We wanted to make it really simple, really easy. This is money that the university committed to show that we want to help these students come back and we want to help them finish. So we tried to make the criteria pretty low and easy to do.
And while this will, of course, benefit the student who eventually graduates, this is also a win for the region. A better educated workforce is an attractive thing for employers looking to set up shop here, right?
Absolutely. And we know you said 400,000 in your intro is for some college no degree. 62,000 of those are within 15 units of completing, meaning it's a couple of semesters. And that is a couple of semesters to get bachelor degreed workers in the workforce contributing back to the economy.
All righty, sounds like a good deal all around between the forgiveness from the feds and then what's available here locally. No more excuses. This is the time to get it done, right?
we're here to help. Hornet Payne, Sac State, we're here to help.
Alrighty, thank you so much for joining us this morning to talk about
Thank
the
you.
Hornet Debt Reset. We appreciate you.